Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.
The story of the United States has been written for centuries. Penned by millions of authors, written in every language, from every perspective. With every chapter as unique as our people and our land. Our story is one made up of many. Find yours in the USA.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
A truck is a tool, but a ram is life. Yeah, it's the wipe the sweat off your brow sort of life. But it's also the let's load up the ATV's life. The my kids play way too many sports life. The let's find a secret spot to fish life. That looks nice. Innovations, comforts, and powertrains built to power all the lives you live. Ram.
Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Welcome to the new era of brand promotion. Are you trying to find a way to make a splash? We understand that advertising isn't what it used to be. Things have changed. Advertising is both more dynamic and more engaging. Shry Media keeps your brand not just seen, but remembered. In a world where staying relevant is key, we are your partners in staying top of mind.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
Air and views to admire. Set for your next adventure while you set your own pace to wonder or wander, or whatever it is that makes you feel you. To feel that Georgia feeling, those beautiful, real, honest moments. The only found in Georgia moments. Find yours at exploregeorgia.org.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime.
Okay. Adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
At Shry Media, we believe in the power of connection, promoting your brand while supporting your community. Our goal is to elevate your presence and amplify your message through local sports. With Shry Media, advertising goes beyond traditional boundaries. Get on television, make an impact. Take the first step towards a future where your brand is not just seen, but celebrated.
Welcome to Kingsport, Tennessee for AAC men's volleyball action, brought to you by Southeast Sports Network. Gary Justice, Dave Schraber bringing you guys the action day. The Bluefield Rams and the St. Andrew Knights will be meeting in Game 3 of the opening round today. St. Andrews coming in the game 21 wins, 9 losses on the season. 7-5 in the AAC. They're on a little bit of winning streak. They've won their last 2. They're coached by Ben Twigger. Some players of note to look out for the Knights would be Dakota Hodling. He's leading the team in assists, 930 assists on the season. Hazim Abdel Ghaffar, 334 kills. He wears number 23. Number 11, Hugo Gonzalez Gutierrez, 232 kills on the season. On the defensive end, watch out for number 10, Kenton Bedford, 66 blocks to lead the Knights on the season. For the Rams, they come in the game. They get 9 wins, 13 losses on the season. They're 3-9 in the AAC. Coming in the game with this game with a 4-match losing streak. Key players for the Rams: number 3, Benedict Soames, leading the way with 616 assists. Kyle Petrazak, number 14, 281 kills, and then also number 13, Mason Lloyd, 193 kills. And on defensive end, number 12, General Smith, 47 blocks. What a name on the defensive end, General Smith. They're coached by Kevin John. This will be their first season. Now, these two teams met twice on the year. March the 1st, St. Andrews took that one 3-0. And then on April the 5th, these two teams met. And also St. Andrews won that one 3-0 as well.
I got to say, General Smith is a fantastic name. You can't lose with a name like that.
You can't, especially on the defensive end, right?
Yeah,
defensive stopper is going to be the General as well. And then also I really like Gabe for St. Andrews. Their setter is Dakota Hodling. I mean, we talked about earlier the volleyball names. This is awesome. Something that Gabe, looking at these two teams against St. Andrews, a lot of athleticism. Successful season so far, 21-9 on the season. Bluefield season is not quite going the way they want to go, but they've actually been playing a little bit better of late, even with the 4-match losing streak. They're actually being very competitive. So, again, anything can happen during the conference tournament. Gabe, we talked about it as far as momentum and get on your side. You can ride the hot streak. It's been very similar as going back to the NCAA tournament this year. NC State got hot. They win 5 straight games, get all the way to the Final Four team as far as the NCAA tournament. So any team can get hot in this time of season and can ride that wave as well.
Couldn't agree more, and I definitely expect we're going to have at least one upset in the course of this bracket. And before we go any further, a quick look, Gary, at the schedule. So we've already played 2 of today's 3 games. The only opponent that we had set coming into today for tomorrow was the number 1 seed Reinhardt University. As you can see, we're in on this 3rd game of the schedule, the 6 p.m. start. Life University 1 in 3 sets in the 3 p.m. game, and the first game going to Weber in 3 sets.
And, those games, even though you hear it'll be a 3-0 matchup, oh my goodness, that team rolled. But both those matches were played pretty close as well.
Yeah, both of those way closer than that scoreline can possibly indicate. I mean, it felt really tight, right down to the wire. In both of them, it felt like surprising to see it go in 3 sets with how close those were at times.
So we're on about a couple of minutes from the first serve here. It's scheduled for a 6 p.m. start. Both teams, St. Andrews, are wrapping up their warm-up on the floor. We'll send it back to the station for a break. You're watching the AAC volleyball action on the Southeast Sports Network.
Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
Welcome back to the Tribe Athletic Center for AAC men's volleyball action as St. Andrews and Bluefield be meeting up in the third match of the day. We'll be meeting the starting lineups here. Also, you can see on the screen where the seedings for this tournament. Reinhardt comes in with the number 1 seed, 26-1 on the season, 11-1 in the AAC. Weber, 15-1 on the season, 11-1 in the AAC. Now that you would think, like, how's Reinhardt 1, Weber's 2, both of them being 11-1 on the season, is because Reinhardt won in 4 sets with Weber. And then Life 21-10 on the season, 7-5 in the AAC. They're the 3 seed. Number 4 seed is St. Andrews, who's be playing in this match. 21-9, 7-5 in the AAC. Bluefield 9-13, 3-9 in the AAC. Of course, Warner and Troop McConnell were eliminated from today's conference tournament in the first two matches of the day.
Yeah, it played really well against some top-ranked competition, but it just kind of felt like Life was surging throughout the course of that, right? Weber surged throughout the course of that first match through all 3 sets, and in spite of their best efforts, could not hang in with them and force extra sets.
You know, Gabe, even in that Life and Warner matchup there, it was a 25-22 set 1. And then it was 25-17, and Warner kind of got off to a rough start in that third set. That really kind of gave Life a lot of momentum to close it out.
And I thought we might play more in that just because of how tight they both played really well in those first sets. And, you know, that's what great programs do. It doesn't matter the sport, right? They heat up as time goes on, and coach sees things, they point things out, and they say, watch for this in this situation. That's what great teams do, and that's what we saw in those first 2 matches.
So for St. Andrews, the starters will be Alex Vasquez-Sanchez, Dakota Hodling, Charlie Nelson, Kenton Bedford, Hugo Gonzalez, Gutierrez, and Hazim Abdel Ghaffar. And for Bluefield, it'll be Benedict Soames, Kamid, let me make sure I get his name correct, my apologies. Kimone Raleigh, General Smith, Mason Lloyd, Kyle Petrzak, and Noah Clement. So again, let's move one more time. So St. Andrews, Vasquez-Sanchez, Hodling, Nelson, Bedford, Gonzalez, Gutierrez, and Abdel Ghaffar. For Bluefield, Soames, Raleigh, Smith, Lloyd, Petrzak, and Clement. So offensively, guys, when you're watching this one for St. Andrews, number 5 is Hodling. He'll be the setter. So in the sport of volleyball, the first thing they want to bump it, they want to try to get it to their setter. That'll be Hodling. And then for Bluefield, it'll be number 3, Soames. So definitely be watching that with number 5 for St. Andrews and number 3 for Bluefield. So that really will tell the tale if you get it to their setter, and then they can control the left side and right side as well. Well, St. Andrews definitely bring the coming out little dance moves out there, Gabe. It's always good to see guys playing loose. And some of those guys have got some dance moves I can't do anymore. And so it's always fun to watch these guys in the pregame introductions before the games. They're pumped up, coming out. They got some nice dance moves, playing loose as well.
You can tell they're feeling it, and there's nothing like that feeling of the season is do or die, right? Everybody's watching. It's the big stage of the tournament. They can feel it, and they're bringing the energy.
So the officials are wrapping up at the table. Of course, you have an up official and a down official, and then you have 2 line judges. And the up official, and actually what happens is the officials will have a wireless mic where they can communicate with each other from each side. The up official is more worried about the ball handling and also net violations, and the down official will be worried about the line underneath the net to make sure legs don't get tangled up with each other. Something to watch here, too. You have a few flags above the height of the net, too. Is where you have 2 Dobbin-Benz flags, and then also you have the American flag. So the ball hits to the flag, it stays on your side. You can still play it. If it's a flag and goes over, then it becomes a dead ball. So here the down official will make sure both lineups are correct, and they're saying St. Andrews, you guys are good. So just make sure everybody's in proper rotation. So from the get-go, they make sure both teams are good to go. Again, for St. Andrews, Vasquez, Sanchez, Hodling, Nelson, Bedford, Gonzalez, Gutierrez, and Adel Gaffar. Now you'll check Bluefield, Soames, Riley, Smith, Lloyd, Petrazak, and Clements. And if this may be your first volleyball match you ever watched, then you have somebody who has a different colored jersey. That is the libero. That is a defensive specialist. St. Andrews will be in the service area first, and be Vasquez Sanchez. We'll get things started here in Game 3 of the opening round of the AAC tournament. The serve's up and over, controlled. They'll go to the middle attack. Ball off of St. Andrews' hands out of bounds, and quickly Bluefield on top 1-0 game.
And he tries to make the play there, stretching, selling out to make that play. Great effort, but just unable to get under the ball.
Petrazak is going to be credited with that point for Bluefield, and he'll be the first in the. Nope, it's not going to be here. It's going to be Kobe Mutter. The libero will be the first in the service area. Mutter, from Chesapeake, Virginia, graduate student. The serve is up and over, controlled. Hodling will go to the left side. The tip, nice job defensively at Bluefield. We have free ball upcoming to St. Andrews. They'll control Hodling, go to the right side this time. The attack is nice defense played by Bluefield. The attack will come from the left side as a tip. The bump to the right side, the attack, nice job Bluefield. Nice defensive assignment so far, and the attack finds the hardwood. That is Noah Clement with the kill. And Soames did a nice job of setting him up on that left side. He knew what to do with the volleyball. Ball finds the hardwood. 2-0 Bluefield quickly. Mutter will put down a couple of dribbles deep in that service area. Jump serves up, over is controlled. Hodling will go to the right side once again. The attack, nice job defensively at Bluefield. They'll scramble defense with the attack from the right side. From the middle, nice job St. Andrews. Attack will come from the left side. It's an attack error. Be 3-0 Bluefield. And Gabe, we talked about it. You have a team coming in who's lost 2 games in St. Andrews, but they got all the momentum here early.
St. Andrews is looking really good, but they got to hang on to that momentum, right? They have to keep making those plays, and you need a little luck to go with it.
Hodling's got the volleyball to the right side. The attack ball finds the hardwood. That's going to be Bedford, who's known for his defensive skills. He's going to get the credit for the kill. Got a substitution in for St. Andrews. Kalen Kamaine, he's from Hawaii. In the middle, that ball finds the hardwood. That's number 5, Riley with the kill. Nice job again from Soames. Got Riley at the top of his jump. Ball finds the hardwood. And the libero's going to check back in for St. Andrews. Sarkita is the libero for St. Andrews. Serves up and over. St. Andrews will control from the middle, off in the attacker's hands, out of bounds. Point St. Andrews. They'll make it 4-2.
That's a really nice job fighting through the blocker up front, getting that over the twine. Love to see that physicality so early out of these guys.
Abdel Gaffar will be in the service area for the Knights. High toss, the jump serves up and over. Bluefield, Soames. A little joust action at the net. Point to the St. Andrews Knights, and it's quickly 4-3. A little 4-1 run for the Knights. Abdel Gaffar will go in the service area once again. No more from the attack side, the junior from Cairo, Egypt. Serves up and over, off the Bluefield player's hands, out of bounds. And it's a 4-1 run for the Knights. We're tied at 4 here in set number 1. Coach Ben Twigger has to be liking what he's seeing right now. His team has survived an early run from the Rams. Now they're back on the attack. Del Cafar serves up, over, long, point Rams.
I always like to poke jokes about some of the towns in Georgia and Tennessee that are pronounced differently from foreign countries or large cities that have the exact same name. Cairo is one of those.
The set's going to be on the left side. The attack is going to be an attack air. Cesar Batanga will be in the service area for the Rams from Las Vegas, Nevada. Del Sol Academy. 6'4" Rams over Knights. Jump serves up and over, controlled, hodling, joust action at the net. Little scramble drill, left side tip. Nice job up Bluefield. Attack left side. St. Andrews will go to the right side. Abdel Gaffar's attack is blocked. I think it'll be a ball handling violation. St. Andrews will be credited with a point, 6-5. Fast action so far here, Gabe.
It feels like Bluefield, it feels like they have a lot of momentum and energy, struggling to handle St. Andrews in these early stages, but the kind of guys that I'm watching to heat up are the big guys up front, and if you can get guys like Mason Lloyd working and involved, that's going to make all the difference.
So here in the sport of volleyball, the only person who can speak to the officials is the captain, and that is Patrick Lundblom, the senior from Virginia, speaking to the officials, make sure everything is good to go. So we're trying to figure out what the conversation's about. It was a ball handling violation that was called, point to St. Andrews. And now St. Andrews will serve. That's Gonzalez Gutierrez in the service area. Sophomore from Spain. High toss, jump serve, controlled by the Rams. The attack is long. We're tied at 6. Nice job of Soames for Bluefield. Get the volleyball high, but the attack was just a little too long. We're tied at 6.
Well, we talked about it during the break. These are the 2 closest seeds we're going to see play in the tournament, and I said that's kind of exciting, right? So far, they're playing very close in this first set.
Attack is off into the defender's hands, out of bounds. Bluefield leading this one 7-6. Back and forth action here. A little bit of run to start the game for Bluefield. St. Andrews responds. Now it's point for each team, back and forth. Mason Lloyd, the freshman from Las Vegas, Nevada, in the service area for the Rams. 6'5", outside hitter. Coming in the game with 193 kills. Looking for his first point today. Serves up and over. Abdel Ghaffar will have it. It's going to be a bump. It's going to be a free ball to the Rams. The set to the right side. Ball finds the hardwood. Folks, that is Kyle Petruzak with the kill there. That young man knows what to do with the volleyball. 6'6" from Mount Greenwood, Illinois. Ball found the hardwood really quickly on that one, Gabe.
Yeah, just no way to play that for St. Andrews, right? Perfectly positioned, can't get under that and dig it out. Great force up front, driving that down into the boards.
Lloyd will serve once again. 8-6 lead for the Rams. Serve gets over the net. Hodling will set to the left side. Be a point to Bluefield. A net violation is called on St. Andrews. 9-6 lead here for the Rams. The second time today they led it by 3 points. Now the push is going to be to 10 for Bluefield. Lloyd puts down a couple of dribbles. Now the jump serve is going to be called for a line violation. Got a little too close to the line. Point St. Andrews. Again, one of the great things about in the sport of volleyball, every time the whistle blows or the ball hits the floor, somebody's scoring a point. Alvarado Gonzalez will check in for the Knights, a freshman from Spain. Plays the right side for the Knights. Trailing this one 9-7. He's going to serve from the left side, hits the lefty as well. Soames will set. Nice job by St. Andrews. They're going to attack from the left side. Katanga's unable to control that for the Rams. 9-8 to a couple points in a row for the Knights. A lot of athletes on the floor right now, Gabe.
And that's, for me, it's you take Mason Lloyd out, General Smith comes on. I mean, that guy is a force up front at the net. How do you compete with that kind of physicality?
The left serves up and over. Soames is going to set. Left side, Petrozak. His attack is blocked. Del Ghaffar will attack from the back row. Soames with the tip. Nice job defensively by the Knights, though. Katanga is going to bump. Soames is going to set. Petrozak's attack. That's going to be a point to the Rams. They have a net violation called on the Knights. And the Rams lead this one 10-8 here in set number 1. Charlie Nelson is going to check in for the Knights, and he'll check back out for the libero, Cercada. Soames serves up and over. St. Andrews unable to control it. Makes it 11-8 lead for the third time today. It's a 3-point lead. Again, Bluefield playing with a lot of confidence, as Gabe talked about earlier. The two closest seeded teams here in the opening round. Soames serves up and over, controlled by St. Andrews. Hodling at the net. Tried for the tip. It's going to be off of Bluefield. Out of bounds. It'll be point St. Andrews. Makes it 11-9. Dakota Hodling will go into the service area. He's the setter, which is key. If your setter's in the back row, it means you got 3 hitters up front.
So, Gary, other than these two, there's 3 teams left in this field. If you're the head coach of another program and you're watching this, what kinds of things are you looking for right now?
As it'll be a ball out of bounds, there'll be a point St. Andrews. You're looking at defensive adjustments. What happens if sometimes they over-rotate, you can find different holes. So if you get everybody swinging to the left, if they over-rotate, you're attacking that back right-hand corner. Hodelingo serves up and over. Bluefield will try to control. From the middle, the tip. St. Andrews is going to have a net violation called on the Knights. Point Bluefield 12-10. And also you try to see, Gabe, you're trying to see where the attackers like the volleyball. They want to attack from the left side to the right side. You try to keep away from the strengths and look for those defensive rotations. Kyle Petrozak in the service area, long stride, and the ball is long as well, makes it 12-11. Back and forth volleyball. Folks here on the Southeast Sports Network, AAC action. Gonzalez Gutierrez will check back in for the Knights. Vasquez Sanchez will be in the service area. There's up and over to Soames, who's going to do a set on the left side, out of bounds to give a point to Bluefield.
Apologize to the audio. That was our crowd mic going down.
I want to say the mic went down and
just caught itself.
13-11 here, Bluefield. Toby Mutter will stay in the service area. Puts down a couple of dribbles. Oh, nice little spin now. Volleyball is up and over. It's controlled. Hodling's going to go to the right side. Del Ghaffar. Ball finds hardwood really quickly. He knows how to score the points, folks. Kalen will go into the service area here for the Knights. This serves up and over. Mutter. Petrozak is going to set. St. Andrews is going to scramble defensively. Attack will come from the left side. It's going to be wide. 14-12 Bluefield. The set was a little wide for the attack on the left side, would cause the ball to go out of bounds. And this is Ledbloom, the senior for Virginia Beach, in the service area. Hodling's got the volleyball to the left side. The attack ball finds hardwood. It's Gonzalez Gutierrez, sophomore from Spain. And Abdel Ghaffar will be in the service area for the Knights. 14-13, set number 1. Match number 3 of the opening round of the AAC men's volleyball tournament.
I know we're still really early. Do you think that this will stay tight throughout these sets, or is it going to start to loosen up?
I think it's going to stay tight. Both teams very athletic. Ball finds hardwood. It makes it 15-13 because, again, Bluefield keeps on gaining that momentum. They lost to this team twice already this year. They haven't even won a set yet. This team's gaining momentum right now. The St. Andrews is a very talented squad as well. Cesar Batanga will be in the service area. And we'll have to have a little ball duty by the official. Make sure he got a little some sweat on the volleyball. Been a lot of swings on that volleyball here early, Gabe.
Yeah, a ton. We've seen a lot of action already between these guys. Looks like he got it.
It's not these guys' first rodeo. They know how to get things rocking and rolling. 15-13 and set number 1, Bluefield over St. Andrews. Batanga serves up and over, controlled by St. Andrews. We'll go to the right side of the tip. Is going to be outside the antenna, point St. Andrews, 15-14. Early for St. Andrews, Abdel Ghaffar leading away with 2 points. He and Gonzalez Gutierrez both with 2. 4 points for Petrzak for St. Andrews leading the way for the Rams. In the substitution, KP Sandoon will make his first appearance of the day. Gonzalez Gutierrez serves up and over Mutter, over to Soames. He's going to go to Petrzak on the left side. Hodling going to go to Abdel Ghaffar on the right side. Ball finds Hardwood inbounds. We're tied at 15.
That's an absolute laser, Gary. Perfectly placed, too, in that back corner.
And, you know, that's the relationship between your setter and your attacker. Some guys want a little higher, some guys want a little bit lower, but Hodling knew where Abdel Ghaffar wanted that volleyball, and he knew what to do with the volleyball as well. Gonzalez Gutierrez in the service area once again. Serves up over Mutter, over to Soames. Go to the right side. The attack is wide. He's looking at Mason Lloyd for that kill. And for the first time of the day, St. Andrews leading this one. It's 16-15. Little 3-0 run from the Knights. This is going to see where Bluefield responds now, Gabe. So that's something Bluefield's all been playing ahead, but now how they respond to playing behind.
I think Bluefield needs to respond to this bench. This is the best cheering bench I've heard in this tournament so far. They're fired up.
Mutter over to Soames. Petrzak from the left side. Ball finds Hardwood. Quick response. We're tied at 16. Isaac Guerrero is going to check in for the Knights. Placing Gonzalez Gutierrez. And Mason Lloyd will be in the service area for the Rams. Yeah, even like Darren, before the match even started, St. Andrews Knights, the whole bench was already into the game.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They're fired up.
Lloyd's going to serve up, over. Guerrero over to Hodling. From the left side, the attack is nice job by the Rams defensively. Petrzak from the left side blocked. Hodling's got the volleyball. Abdel Ghaffar with the tip. Mason Lloyd with the tip. Now the nice job scramble action right now by the Rams defense. Petrzak off of St. Andrews' hands, out of bounds, points Bluefield. So they respond with 2 straight points, leading this one 17-16.
Just remains so tight in Kingsport in this one. Love that play a moment ago, the previous point by Petrzak for the Rams, looking really good, and he's in good form, a junior from Mount Greenwood, Illinois.
You talked about General Smith. We talked about it during the pregame action, number 12. So after a conversation, they're going to say it's out of bounds, so take the point from Bluefield. Give the point to St. Andrews, so 17-16 lead. So the down official did a nice job talking with Coach John from Bluefield, say it was outside the antenna. So Gonzalez, the freshman from Spain, it will be in the service area for the Knights. Again, leading this one 17-16. Back and forth volleyball. Don't go anywhere, folks. Serves up and over. Soames going to set Petrzak from the side. Free ball. That'll be a 4-hit violation. Point Rams, we're tied at 17. Charlie Nelson will check back in, and then he will check out for the libero. Sarkita. Soames in the service area for the Rams. Both liberos have played extremely well so far. Sarkita over to Hodling. The attack from the back row. Batanga, nice job, Soames. Net violation caught on the Rams, 18-17. Soames was trying to bump the volleyball up to get it to General Smith, touched the net. Makes it 18-17. Again, we played a 25. The setter, Hodling, will be in the service area. The right-handed serves up and over. Petrozak will control. Soames will go back to Petrozak on the right side. Off of Turquita's hands, out of bounds. We're tied at 18. And Gabe, we got some guys who are really putting some big-time swings on the volleyball this evening.
Yeah, I keep thinking this is going to cool off, right? I keep feeling like this is going to slow down a little bit. Somebody's going to get something going and maybe put some ice on the fire of the other program. Not happening. This just heats up, and these guys are battling it out.
Ball finds a hardwood, Hodling over to Bedford for the kill. 19-18 St. Andrews. For the Rams, Petrozak leading the way with 7 points. Balance scoring for the Knights. Abdel Ghaffar leading away with 3 and got 3 players with 2 so far. Mutter will control. Ball finds the hardwood as Gonzalez Gutierrez with the kill. Makes it 20-18. So now he's playing at 25. This is a little bit of a danger zone here. Coach John says, give me a timeout here. So 20-18. Knights over the Rams. We'll send it back to station break. You're watching AAC volleyball action on the Southeast Sports Network.
Join SESN for an unmatched sports experience. Dive into the world of game highlights, real-time updates, and electrifying coverage. With SESN, you're not just watching sports, you're living them. Be the first to know, the first to see, and the first to share every big moment. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Welcome back to the AAC action. Knights over Rams 2018. Gabe's talked about how close this game's been so far. 12 kills for the Rams, 11 kills for the Knights so far. Hitting percentage, 276 for the Rams, 250 for the Knights. 12 assists for the Rams, 9 for the Knights so far. Serve is up and over. Petrozak got over to Soames. Loveloom is blocked to the net. That makes it a 21-18 lead for the Knights. Again, it's kind of a danger zone here. This is the largest lead of the evening for the Knights. Vasquez Sanchez serves up and over Soames. It's going to be point Rams, so that was called an over-the-net violation, meaning the opposing team breached over the net, impeded the Rams players' opportunity to play the volleyball, so it makes it 21-19. Kobe Mutter will be in the service area for the Rams. Again, trailing 21-19. Be a key for them to get a couple points in a row, keep the pressure on the Knights. Mutter serves up and over to Hodling from the left side. Nice job by the Knights. Abdel Ghaffar attack. Be a 2-hit violation called on Ludblum, and stretches that lead to 22-19. Kalen will check back in here for the Knights, and he'll be in the service area for the Rams. I'm sorry, for the Knights, excuse me. Up and over. Mutter over to Petrozak. Ludblum's attack. Nice job defensively by the Rams. Abdel Ghaffar, his attack is blocked at the net. Soames, Petrozak in the back row. Ball is long. It makes it 22-19. Excuse me, 23-19. Coach John says, give me my second timeout. So we're in set one, 23-19, Knights over Rams. We'll send it back to station for break. You're watching AAC volleyball action on the Southeast Sports Network.
Is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
It's over Rams 23-19. For the Rams, Benedict Soames leading the way with 11 assists. And then for the Knights, Dakota Hodling has 9 assists on the 23 points for the Knights so far. Coach John just took his second and final timeout, trying to give the Rams some more momentum back. Kalen will be in the service area for the Knights. We can close out set number 1. Serves up and over. Mutter to Soames. Ledblum's attack is blocked at the net. That's a double block party hosted by St. Andrews. Makes it a 24-19 lead. And the Knights are 1 point away from winning set number 1 in the opening round of the AAC men's volleyball tournament. 3 straight points here for the Knights. They can close it out. Kalen will put down a couple of dribbles. Serves up over Mutter. Soames. Attack from the right side. Ball finds Hardwood. The Rams continue to fight. Makes it 24-20. General Smith in on that action. Excuse me, that was Riley on the action there. Ledblum will be in the service area for the Rams. 24-20. Knights serves up over Long. And that will close out set number 1 as the Knights withstand the early attack from Bluefield. Win set number 1 25-20. So we'll send it back to the station. Stay with us, folks. We got a lot more volleyball action. You're watching the AAC volleyball, men's volleyball tournament on the Southeast Sports Network. Welcome back to Kingsport, Tennessee. AAC men's volleyball action here on the Southeast Sports Network. Encourage you guys to check out all the social media pages for the Southeast Sports Network. Through the first set, 14 kills for the Rams, 12 for the Knights. Hitting percentage 258 for St. Andrews, 200 for Bluefield. Had 2 total blocks for St. Andrews, none for Bluefield in set number 1. 14 digs for the Rams, 13 for the Knights as well. So St. Andrews was able to survive that one, 25-20 victory. And the Rams went off to a 3-0 lead on 3 separate occasions, had a 3-point lead as well. St. Andrews just kept on battling and battling and battling. Ultimately won that one 25-20. St. Andrews led by Hasim Abdel Ghaffar with 4.5 points, 3.5 points for Gonzalez Gutierrez, 2.5 for Charlie Nelson and Bedford as well, and a point apiece for Hodling and Sandu. Rams led by Kyle Peterzak with 7, 2 points apiece for Smith, Lloyd, and Soames. Point for Riley and Comlentz as well. So we're about 45 seconds from the start of this one. So it'd be a key here. It's going to be a key game for Bluefield to come out strong here. As we saw in the second match of the day, Warner and Life, come out and that they played really tough in the first set and the second set, but then that third set seemed like Life got out to that 6-0 lead and Warner was unable to respond. Big key right now for Bluefield to come out and start strong here in set number 2.
Absolutely. You have to come out of the gate swinging. You have to make them feel like you're not out of this. If you give up an inch, they're going to take a mile. If you come out and you don't come out swinging, they're just going to roll right through you in this second and third set.
So what happens for Bluefield, Soames, the setter number 3, and Peterzak, the leading scorer, they got to stay in sync. And for St. Andrews, while I see the game, they have a balanced offensive attack. They have so many different weapons. If you only have one attacker, you can start double blocking that person. For St. Andrews, they got 3 or 4 guys who can really swing the volleyball. It's hard to double block 3 or 4 people at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very difficult matchup for both of these programs in this one, right? And that's why they're so evenly matched, not only in seeding, but physicality, these guys have a lot of the same traits, and up front, that's a tough one. I don't really know how you play through that efficiently. The skill on one side of the net and the physicality on the other, it feels like.
So Kobe Mutter will be the first server here for Bluefield. It serves up, over, controlled by the Knights. So we'll go to the left side. Abdel Gaffar's block is out of bounds off a Rams player, 1-0 Knights here early. I tell you, when 23 swings the volley, he puts a swing on that volleyball. He gets on top of it, and he's hitting that volleyball down. Bring up Vasquez Sanchez, the senior from Puerto Rico. Mutter over to Soames. The attack is going to come from the left side. It's going to be a free ball over to the Rams. Mutter, Soames, the attack, the tip. Nice job, St. Andrews. Abdel Ghaffar from the right side. He's blocked at the net. A little block party hosted by Mason Lloyd on that one. We're tied at 1. Mason Lloyd can get up, folks. 6'5", Las Vegas, Nevada. So Patrick Lundblom will be in the service area for team in red and blue. Couple of dribbles. The serves up, over, controlled by the Knights. They'll attack from the left side. Be a 4-hit violation. Back-to-back points here, Gabe, for Bluefield. Get a little bit of a scoring run here early.
Well, and there you have it, right? Coming out, swing right out of the gate, scoring a couple early. That's what you want to do to set the tone in this second set. I just can't get over the physicality of that front up by the twine. Those guys are really difficult to play against.
Bedford's tip attack is blocked. Lloyd. Nice hustle play by St. Andrews on the defensive end. Free ball to Bluefield. Soames going to set. Off a right Knights player out of bounds. Again, folks, that's Mason Lloyd coming up with another point here. 3-1 Rams early here in the second set. If you're just joining us, St. Andrews took set number 1, 25-20. Set number 2 is 3-1 Rams here early. Lundblom will serve up, over, controlled, Hodling. Going to go to the right side, Abdel Ghaffar. Ball finds Hardwood, makes it 3-2. That's a game-high 5.5 points for Hasim Abdel Ghaffar. Kalen will check back in for the Knights. He's going to go to the service area. 3-2 here in set number 2. Jump serves up and over. Mutter, Soames. Mason Lloyd's attack is handled by the Knights. Serve the attacks from the left side. The ball is touched to the net. Soames, Lloyd, his tip. Ball will find the hardwood out of bounds off a Knights player. 4-2. Mason Lloyd proving to be effective here early in set number 2. Batanga's going to check back in for Bluefield, checking in for Raleigh, and then Batanga will go to the service area for the Rams. 4-2, Bluefield over St. Andrews. Couple of dribbles here from Batanga, serves up, over. Takeda over to Hodling. Abdel Ghaffar off a Rams player's hands, out of bounds, makes it 4-3. He's listed at 6'6", folks, and he's only a junior, so he's going to be in this conference one more year.
I think we've got another close set on our hands, Gary.
He's starting off back and forth. You know, if Bluefield is not, they're not backing down. Abdel Ghaffar over the Mutter. Soames will hit the volleyball. No, the ball is a little bit too long. But then the ball falls on the side of the net for St. Andrews, and it's a point to Bluefield. Makes it 5-3. Bluefield with an early lead. Mason Lloyd being in the service area. He's had a heck of a set so far in set number 2. Serves up, over. Hodling's got the volleyball to the left side. The attack is going to be long. And it's going to make it 6-3. So kind of a neat situation there. Both line judges had different calls there, but the up official goes with the line judge that he needs the help with. 6-3 here. Mason Lloyd in the service area. Up, over. Nope, he's going to be in the net. Serving a service error makes it 6-4. Then Mutter will check in for Mason Lloyd.
And you lose such a nice run you had going. If you're the Rams, right, they put together a few points in a row. They're starting to build a little lead for themselves after that first set went right down to the wire. Then you lose your run.
And now you got to respond now, right? It's going to be a game of run. Sandu will check back in for the Knights. Gonzalez Gutierrez serve, and the ball is going to be out of bounds. Makes it 7-4. As you talked about, getting a little bit of run now. Bluefield has an opportunity to respond. You get the volleyball back, leading this one by 3. See if they can stretch that lead a little bit more. Isaac Guerrero, the freshman from Hawaii, will check in. And you have the setter, Benedict Soames, from Las Vegas, Nevada, in the service area. Abdel Ghaffar, Stricata. The tip. Peter Zach from the left side, out off the nice player, out of bounds, makes it 8-4. So this is kind of a neat situation, Gabe. First time today, the Rams have had a 4-point lead. See if they can continue to expand that lead.
And if they do, I think it's a sign of things to come, right? If you can get through 10 points.
Soames serves up and over, unable to handle it, makes it 9-4. Coach Twigger says, give me a timeout, as he sees his team's kind of stumbling right now. So we're in set number 2. Rams over Knights, 9-4. We'll send it back to station for break. You're watching the AAC men's volleyball action on the Southeast Sports Network.
Is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
Welcome back to Kingsport, Tennessee. AAC men's volleyball action. Rams over Knights 9-4, and right now the Rams on a 3-0 run, Gabe. So right now Bluefield got a lot of momentum, trying to keep on capitalizing on that momentum. Coach Swigger called a timeout for the Knights, trying to regroup the troops here, but now Bluefield's going to try to keep the pressure on the team in the white and blue. Soames, the setter, the Benedict Soames, the setter, will be in the service area once again. Serves up and over. Abdel Ghaffar of the Hodling. The tip at the net. Nice job defensively by the Rams. It'll be a free ball over to the Knights. A little net action by both teams. Hodling's tip is unsuccessful. Make that 4 points in a row, and it's a 10-4 lead. So the push now for Bluefield is going to be to 15. Try to work in points of 5. Keep on pushing.
And it kind of feels to me like the floodgates are very much at risk of bursting open right here.
Soames serves up and over. Hodling's will go to the left side. The attack off of Bluefield Rams play hand. Well, a joust action at the net. Knights, Abdel Ghaffar from the right side. Ball finds Hardwood. Stops the run at 4. Makes it 10-5.
Right when they needed it most, they get a point back. And I like it. The joust at the net by the Knights. Able to push that through the blocker and get that point back.
Gonzalez, the freshman from Spain, will be in the service area for the Knights. The lefty serves up over Mutter, over to Soames. Features Zach from the left side, off of a nice player out of bounds. Rams respond immediately with their own point, 11-5. Riley's going to check back in for Vitanga for the Rams. As for Kata, the libero will check back in for the Knights. Peter Zach will be now in the service area for the Rams. So Riley and Smith will be the big hitters up front for Bluefield. Peter Zach serves up and over. Hodling can go to the left side. The attack is blocked to the net. Bedford, nice job off a Rams player out of bounds, makes it 11-6. Bedford's listed as 6'1". He is a senior from Virginia. Plays bigger than the 6'1" frame, for sure. Hodling will be in the service area, the graduate student from New York. Soames over to Ludblum. His attack is wide. It makes it 11-7. Rams over the Knights. But Hodling has scored 2 straight points here. We're actually looking for the second straight point. Down a couple of dribbles. Right-hander serves up and over. Petrozak over to Soames. Back row attack from Petrozak, a little long, makes it 11-8. And Coach John, I think, is wanting a timeout. Yeah, he said, give me a timeout here. I'll give you guys some team statistics here so far. In set number 2 for Bluefield, they've had 5 kills and 2 errors so far on 12 attack attempts. They're hitting a .250 percentage. Led to those 11 points. And for the Knights, for St. Andrews, they got 5 kills, 4 errors, 18 attempts as a .056 percentage for their 8 points. So what happens is what a attack percentage is basically you take the total number of attacks and you successfully, how many, and you just divide it in. So the higher percentage, typically if you're .115 and above, you're doing a really good job. So right now Bluefield's hitting at a .250 clip. So they're doing a really good job. That means they have more successful attacks than they do errors right now. So again, at one time Bluefield had a 6-point lead, but now gave us down to 3. So again, back and forth volleyball action. Both these two teams very evenly matched, and neither one of these teams want to go home.
Yeah, really good one so far. And through the second set, lots of exciting action. I'm not sure if we're going to get another chance to do this, so I did want to take a quick second on our first day here to say thank you to the Appalachian Athletic Conference, all 7 schools, for having the Southeast Sports Network here to broadcast the tournament. Really appreciate it. The support from the conference and all these schools for having us out. And I want to thank the crew. You, Gary, for coming out and announcing today. John Bone, who is directing right now, and his wife, Caitlin, who is running our top cam. Thanks for coming out and being a part of all this today.
I tell you, top-notch production. Thank you, Gabe, too, for what you do for the AAC as well. So Riley is called in the net for Bluefield, makes it 11-9 lead as Hodling will serve once again. Up, over, Soames. Petrozak from the tip. Ball finds Hardwood, makes it 12-9. And also how great it is, this stream is a free to the families at home as well, Gabe.
So important in an era where streaming is changing and growing a lot. Thousands of percentage points it's going to grow by over the next 3 years. You know, push for free streams. You deserve it. Fans and families deserve free broadcasting.
Mutter serves into the net. That'll be the 4th service error on the day charged to the Rams. Vasquez Sanchez will be in the service area for the Knights. 12-10 Rams here in the second set. Mutter over the Soames. The action at the net. Bedford, nice job. Hodling will go to the left side. The tip. Soames. Petrozak from the back row. Ball finds Hardwood. Makes it 13-10. Give him double-figure points on the day with 10. And Patrick Ludblum will be in the service area. Soames and Petrozak are a tough duo to handle. 13-10 Rams here in the second set. Serves up and over. Hodling will go to the middle. Bedford with the attack. Ball finds Hardwood. Makes it 13-11. Back and forth volleyball action. You got to love the action.
Well, at one point there, it felt like Bluefield was starting to run away and take their steps out the door, and all of a sudden the Knights of St. Andrews heating up and keeping themselves in this one.
Hey, you talk about opening the door, and then St. Andrews is trying to close that door right now. Kalen serves up and over. Soames to the middle. Riley attack. Ball finds Hardwood. Makes it 14-11. It seems like when St. Andrews scores, Bluefield scores the next point, Gabe. Back and forth volleyball action. Batanga's going to check in. Riley will check out. And Batanga will be in the service area for the Rams. 14-11. Set number 2. Serves up and over. Hodling will go to the right side. Abdel Ghaffar. Big time swing. Got on top of the volleyball. It is straight down to the hardwood. Makes it 14-12. Again, back and forth. Back and forth. Now Abdel Ghaffar be in the service area. Again, he leads the Knights with 8.5 points on the evening. Hitting it at a 353 clip.
That's an absolute laser. You've got to watch out for him. Not the first time we've seen him deliver it like that.
Hodling will attack. It's going to be wide and long. St. Knight's wanted a tip. They said it was touched at the net. Point St. Andrews makes it 14-13. Coach John for Bluefield's asking, are we for sure about this? On the touch. Hodling, the setter, decided to put a little swing on the volleyball. Caught Bluefield kind of off guard, and the block caused the ball to go out of bounds. Patrick Lidblum is, are you sure about that call? Going to the official, and the official says, yep, replay a little volleyball. Abdel Ghaffar will be in the service area for the Knights, 14-13. Service area charge to St. Andrews. That'll be their third of the evening. Makes it 15-13. Mason Lloyd will be in the service area for the Rams. Nice loud crowd on hand today. Serves up, over. Hodling's will go to the middle, the tip. Scramble drill defensively. Hodling's will go to the left side. The big time swing is blocked at the net. 16-13, that's the General Smith on a block.
I like it. The General.
Deontay Brewer is going to check in for the Knights. I saw him during warm-ups. He's got some hops, folks. The freshman from Las Vegas. Mason Lloyd to be in the service area. The Rams leading this one 16-13. The serve is wide. Makes it 16-14. The sixth service error charge to the Rams today. And those service errors are costly because it costs you points every single time. Deontay Brewer just checked in. Will be in the service area for the Knights. Serves up and into the net. That's their sixth service error of the night. Back and forth for our service errors. 17-14 Bluefield. Guerrero will check back in for Brewer. And then Soames will be in the service area for the Rams, the setter. So the Rams will have three hitters. Abdel Ghaffar over to Hodling. It's going to be a free ball. Into the net, makes it 18-14. A 4-point lead, and Coach Swigger says, give me a timeout. So we're in the second set. Rams over the Knights 18-14. You're watching the AAC volleyball action on the Southeast Sports Network. Welcome back to Kingsport. We're in set number 2. Rams over the Knights 18-14. Set number 1, St. Andrews took that one 25-20 over Bluefield. Here in set number 2, 8 kills for the Rams, only 3 errors. St. Andrews 8 kills on 6 errors. 263 hitting percentage for the Rams and a 0.80 for St. Andrews. So Benedict Soames will remain in the service area for the Rams. 18-14. Soames serves up and over, and it's going to be long. Be the sixth service error of the day for the Rams. Makes the lead 18-15. We're going to have a substitution as Gonzalez is going to check in and then check back out for Cercada. Nope. Gonzalez is going to stay in to serve. So they'll play this rotation without a libero. Gonzalez, the freshman from Spain, the lefty server. Up, over, Mutter over to Soames. Petrzak from the left side. Hodling. Abdel Ghaffar from the back row. Nice job of Mutter. Soames. Petrzak from the left side of the tip. A little scramble drill right now for the Knights. The attack comes from the left side off a Rams player's hand. Out of bounds. It's off of General Smith. Point Knights makes it 18-16. And Gonzalez will remain in the service area. 18-16, set number 2. Back and forth volleyball action. Last game of the day. Serves long. Makes it 19-16. Nelson will check back in and check back out for Stricata. The libero will check back in. Zach will be in a service area for the Rams. He's still a threat even from the back row. Serves up, over, Stricata over to Hodling. Abdel Ghaffar from the back row. Soames over to Mutter. Free a ball coming up, Ledbloom. We'll get over the net. Hodling. Attack from the left side. The ball is blocked to the net. Nice job by the Rams. Now scramble drill. Soames. Smith's going to be called for the 2-hit violation. Makes that lead 19-17. Zach's up to 11 points. Abdel Ghafar's up to 9.5 to lead their teams respectively. 19-17. Hodling will be in the service area for the Knights, giving the Knights 3 hitters. Zach over to Soames. Ledbloom. Attack is blocked at the net. Point St. Andrews makes it 19-18. And Coach John says, give me a timeout. The lead is starting to close. So we'll just keep it right here. So 19-18. And Gabe, we've been talking about this as far as Bluefield's had those larger leads, but St. Andrews is not going away. They keep on closing that door, as you talked about.
Well, I keep thinking that St. Andrews is going to go away, right? And Bluefield just cannot shut the door on the Knights. And big shout out to that roster. They do not want to see their season come to an end. You can tell they're having fun the way they're celebrating from the side of the floor. That's exciting stuff, and that's what you get in tournament time. That's why people love tournaments. You see guys, you see gals who want to keep the magic going. That's what we're seeing here.
And for the Knights, a very balanced offensive attack tonight. Abdel Ghaffar got 10 points. Bedford's got 5, 4.5 for Gonzalez Gutierrez, 2.5 for Nelson, and 2 for Sandhu. And then for the Rams, 14, Kyle Petrczak leading away with 11. Mason Lloyd's got 4.5. He's had a good set number 2 as well. Soames with 19 assists on the night, 18 for Dakota Hodling, and Hodling is in the service area for the Knights. So it's going to be quite a finish game. I wouldn't go anywhere if you're watching this match tonight.
No. Hide the remote, put it under the couch. If you're going to get snacks, this is your last chance. You're not allowed to walk away from the TV after this.
19-18, Bluefield over St. Andrews. St. Andrews trying to tie this one up here. They took set number 1, 25-20. The official signals from serve from Dakota Hodling. Jump serves up, over, Mutter, unable to control, Soames. And it'll be a 4-hit violation. We're tied at 19.
Did some thank yous, and I did not thank Visit Kingsport. A big shout out to the staff that work at Visit Kingsport for making the setup so easy for us for the tournament. Everybody, not just the team broadcasting, but the teams as well.
Mutter over to Soames. Ledbloom from the left side. Hodling. Attack will come from the left side off of Mutter's hands, out of bounds. And St. Andrews now leading this one 20-19. For about the last 5 points, Gabe, seems like that momentum has been on the team in the white and blue.
St. Andrews is heating up.
I said Bluefield can respond defensively here. Hodling serves up, over, Petrczak over to Soames. Petrczak from the back row. Hodling's going to go to the left side. The attack is off of Mutter's hands. Ball finds Hardwood, makes it 21-19. And that's 5 straight for the Knights. Petrczak saying, hey, everybody calm down here. Show some leadership out there. Hodling in the service area once again. Serves up, over Petrczak. The bump is a little too long. Hodling to the right side. Abdel Ghaffar. Ball finds Hardwood. Makes it 22-19. That's his 11th point of the night. I'll tell you, Abdel Ghaffar on one side and Sandhu, number 24, on the other side. It's quite a combination. 22-19.
Those two have scored the last 3 points on kills alone. They've been electric tonight.
Hodling will serve once again. Peterzak over to Soames. Going to go to Riley. Blocked. Ball goes out of bounds. Makes it 22-20. Gives Bluefield a chance here to make a little bit of a run. Mason Lloyd will check back in. The General Smith will check out. Kobe Mutter being the service area for the Rams. Mutter looks at Coach John for what spot he wants to serve the volleyball to. Has the instructions, put down a couple of dribbles, the toss up and over. Hodling's going to go to the middle. Bedford attack is wide, out of bounds, 22-21. So Bluefield has responded with 2 straight here, Gabe.
My palms are sweating. This is why you buy tickets. By the way, not too late to buy tickets and be with us here in person tomorrow and Saturday. AACsports.com.
Mutter with a service error will give a point to the Knights, 23-21. Vasquez Sanchez will check in and go to the service area for the Knights, and then Deontay Brewer will check back in as well, replacing Guerrero. Sanchez serves up and over. Mutter, Soames, Lloyd's attack. Ball finds Hardwood inbounds, makes it 23-22. That caught the outside of that line, Gabe. As long as it touched any part of that line, it's in. It barely caught that outside the line.
Well, we've seen a lot of close calls already today, but not in a one-point match in set 2 like this. I mean, this is very close.
Ludblum serves up and over. Cercado over to Hodling. Abdel Ghaffar from the right side. Mutter over to Soames. Going to go to Lloyd. Off of Vasquez Sanchez's hands, out of bounds, and we're tied at 23. Back and forth action.
The struggle between these two so far, a game of the tournament. This is exciting.
You talk about your palms getting sweaty. I'm going every time the ball is hit, like, where's it going to go to? Ludblum puts down a couple of dribbles. Looks for a service spot. He finds it. The righty swings up and over. So get over to Hodling and go to Deontay Brewer. The attack is wide. It makes it 24-23. 3 straight for the Rams. And this is a set point. So these two teams have met twice this year. St. Andrews has not dropped a set to the Rams, but this is conference tournament action, though. Ludblum serves up and over, and it's long. And we're tied at 24. I mean, we're going to have some free volleyball action. We're going to play at least a 26 because they win by 2.
It feels like this could go on for another 10, 15 minutes.
Kalen will be in the service area for the Knights, 24-24. Don't go anywhere, folks. Serves up and over. Mutter, Soames. Going to set Peterzak from the back row. Blocked. Mutter, Lloyd. Little free ball action. St. Andrews unable to control it, though. Ball finds the hardwood, makes it 25-24. Batanga's going to check in for Raleigh. Bedford's going to check in for Kalen for St. Andrews. They'll administer that substitution first. So again, Bedford leading the ways in blocks for them. Then Circadi's going to check in as a libero. Then Batanga's checking in for Raleigh for Bluefield. And Batanga's going to go and have an opportunity to win this set for the Rams. Puts down a couple of dribbles. Serves up, over. Brewer over to Hodling. The attack from the middle. Charlie Nelson scores another one. And we're tied at 25. So, I mean, the match at least will go to 27. Abdel Ghaffar will be in the service area for the Knights. Man, this is fun. 25-25. Serve, up, Mutter, controls, Soames. Peterzak from the left side. The tip, Abdel Ghaffar over to Hodling. Little Brewer, high above the height of the net, blocked at the net though by Lloyd. Brewer attack once again. Hodling back to Brewer on the left side. The little joust action off of Brewer's chest, out of bounds. It's 26-25 Bluefield. Forward. It's like footsteps. Right, left, right, left. Mason Lloyd will try to win the set for the Rams in the service area.
And a great job by Lloyd just seconds ago at the twine, gets up high, very physical play, and gets that point. A chance again for set point.
Lloyd serves up, and it's a line violation. We're tied at 26.
I told you, 10 or 15 minutes could come out of this. So far, we've got 5.
Sandhu would check back in for the Knights. Now as Guerrero will check back in, and Guerrero will be in the service area for the Knights. And now you have Sandhu gives another attacker in the game for the Knights. We're tied at 26. Guerrero serves up over Peter Zach over to Soames. Peter Zach from the left side. Guerrero over to Hodling. Going to go to Sandhu. Off of Bluefield player's hands, out of bounds. 27-26. So the question is, the line judge called out. The up official has the touch. So that's the proper call there. Nice job by the officiating crew, though. Explain to Coach John.
I think that's a great job. Great job by the Rams selling it. Oh, we didn't touch that, right? You have to do that. Good job.
Soames over to Peter Zach. Off a nice player's hands, out of bounds, and we're tied at 27.
We're going to be tied all night.
I'm telling you, and the hitters are coming to play right now.
Gary, I'm going to need a more comfortable chair.
27-27. Now Soames be in the service area for the Rams. Again, key here, your setter serving means you have 3 hitters. Gives you another swinger right there. Soames serves up over. Guerrero over to Hodling. Sandhu's attack from the left side. Ball finds Hardwood. 28-27 Knights. Again, it's footsteps. It's right, left the whole way. As Gonzalez will check back in for the Knights and go into the service area. 11 points for Abdel Ghaffar and 11 points for Kyle Peterzak, again leading the way for their respective teams. Serves up over. Bloom over to Soames. Peterzak from the left side. Ball finds Hardwood. We're tied at 28. I'm telling you, the swingers are coming out hitting the volleyball right now. Riley's going to check in for Batanga. Nelson's going to check back in and check out for Cicada, the libero. And Peterzak will be in the service area for the Rams. So look for Riley and Smith and Ledbloom to be the hitters now for the Rams. Peterzak serves up over. Hodling's going to have it at the net. Free ball to the Rams. Mutter, Soames, Riley. Ball is long, 29-28 Rams. Again, another key situation here. Hodling is going to be in the service area. The setters, again, you give you 3 swingers on the front row. Sandhu, Abdel Ghaffar, and also Bedford. Bluefield's going to change up their defense a little bit, trailing 29-28. Hodling puts down a couple of dribbles. The jump serves up, over. Peterzak, nice job. Soames, Riley, the swing, hustle play. Peterzak with a tip. And they're going to say point. They're going to say illegal back row attacker. And that's going to end the set number 2, 30-28 Rams. Coach John is questioning the illegal back row attack, but that's going to close things out here as the Knights take a 2-0 lead over Bluefield. Listen back to the station. You're watching AAC men's volleyball action here on the Southeast Sports Network.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
The story of the United States has been written for centuries. Penned by millions of authors, written in every language, from every perspective. With every chapter as unique as our people and our land. Our story is one made up of many. Find yours in the USA.
In life, things aren't.
Welcome back to Kingsport. As you're on the camera, you see the Reinhardt Eagles. They'll be playing tomorrow and a little scouting this evening. But here, St. Andrews have a 2-0 lead over Bluefield. And Gabe, we got a little special guest here.
I think we're in trouble now.
Well, we got somebody who knows the game of volleyball.
Finally. No, I'm just kidding. You're the one. I was in danger without you. I was drowning up here.
So Coach, you were talking about as far as St. Andrews, they just keep on chipping away to you. And in that last set there, Bluefield had a 6-point lead, but St. Andrews just kept on chipping away. Talk about some of those keys.
Yeah, St. Andrews, is an experienced team. They've got people in good positions. Dakota, the fifth-year setter, has them their right side. They're just able to keep clawing away. No lead is really safe, especially in the middle of a set. And in volleyball specifically, you want to get to 20. Anything up and before that, you can make a run and come back on. This is a game of runs, small runs, big runs. They were able to do that just being consistent. Bluefield had all the momentum, had all the energy, but at just a couple tight little plays at the end, they weren't able to pull out. A couple missed defensive swings, a couple later swings into a block that they weren't taking. It's been a great matchup to see, and that's what these great matchups comes down to, is the small things at the very back end. So I'm excited to see set 3.
And Coach, you also talked about the fifth-year setter and the fifth-year the hitter. Talk about that experience. How key is that?
Oh, it's so key. It's understanding when to go to your big hitters, when to spread things out, how to flow an offense, and even just simply how to control your court. This is an emotional game, and if you let that ride out, it's going to affect how you play. So having someone that can stay locked in, stay level, and keep the group level is everything that you want.
Serves up and over, pitches back from the back row. Ball finds Hardwood, makes it 1-0. You talked about number 14 for Bluefield. He's one of the best in the conference.
One of the absolute best attackers in our conference. St. Andrews knows the ball's going to him, and he's just good enough to get that ball through. That was a out of system, stacked up 2 blocks on, and his arm is just so quick and heavy, he's going to produce points.
Mutter will be in the service area, the libero for Bluefield, leading 1-0. Serves into the net. That's going to be the 11th service error of the night. That's the biggest difference. That's 11 service errors for the Rams, only 5 for St. Andrews. And Coach, when you don't even have to hit the volleyball and score a point, that has to be frustrating.
I am the last person to talk about service errors, considering what happened in our match, but it's when they happen. That first serve being missed is always a killer. You want to give yourself a chance to win that point.
Serves up and over, Mutter to Soames. Lloyd's attack. Nice job defensively. St. Andrews unable to come up with it. That makes it 2-1 Bluefield. I tell you what, this Bluefield Ram team, they're scrappy, Coach.
Very scrappy, same as St. Andrews there. That's a great touch by Alex. Unfortunately, he gets tripped up. He thinks the ball's going to be a little higher. He does a good job even just getting a touch on that to give his middle back a chance to run behind. Just didn't work out that time, but...
Ludblum's serve is up and not over. Back-to-back service errors charge to Bluefield. It makes it 2-2.
Again, that first serve, you want to give yourself a chance on that first one to win a point as often as possible. From there on, you can do what you need to do. This is a game where you have to serve aggressively in order to win, but man, that first one.
Del Gafar serves up, over, Mutter, back to Soames. Nice hustle play. Lloyd gets the volleyball over St. Andrews. Nice scramble from the Rams defensively. Lloyd attack. Nice job, St. Andrews once again. Brewer attack from the left side. Peter Zach over to Soames. Gonna go to Riley. Ball finds a Hardwood, makes it 3-2.
CJ, you brought a ton of experience with you to life already in your career. Talk to me about the quality of volleyball we have in the AAC.
It's growing. It's a newer conference, obviously, across the NAIA. A lot of teams have done a good job these last few years of really recruiting well, training well, stepping up to the point where we're starting to knock on the door of being serious competition outside of our conference. Reinhardt's had an unbelievable season going into that track. St. Andrews with a quality win against Campbellsville. Weber, a force to be reckoned with right now. The volleyball is just so good in our conference right now. I'm loving every minute of it.
Great teams, great players as well. So it's 3-3 as Brewer being the service area for the Knights.
So without giving anything away, what can we expect out of you guys tomorrow?
Without giving too much
don't
away.
give anything away, but
we're hoping to continue to stay consistent offensively. We have a few big arms, guys who can carry a match, but we are absolutely at our best when we can be a little bit more spread, a little bit more dynamic. Hoping to hone in some of the service issues. I love how aggressive we were, but we definitely can't give away as many points as we did today.
Boyd serves up and over. Be a free ball upcoming to the Rams. Katanga over to Soames. Going to Smith's. Ball's touched. Point. Rams make it 5-3. Coach, I thought as far as your match today, your athleticism from the left end of the bench to the right end of the bench, you got a lot of athletes on that team.
I've been blessed to be able to have some great kids come in and trust with what we're doing. You know, we've got great athletes, we've got great arms, great IQ pieces, like a lot of these teams do. And it's been really fun to coach them, especially as young as they are, seeing the growth from day one in the fall to this point in the season. Super happy with a lot of the progress we've seen, especially out of some of our sophomores, freshmen. Just really, really dynamic, good stuff.
5-4 Bluefield. That's the third service error in this set. Gonzalez serves up and into the net. 6-4 Bluefield.
I'm hoping Bluefield smooths out their serve errors here. It's kind of like our first set. We build a big lead off of a couple runs, but with just all those errors in set one, we never really grabbed momentum and let Warner hang around a lot longer than they need to. Bluefield can pull here if they minimize errors.
Soames serves up and over. Links over to Sandhu. Scramble drill here for the Rams. Bloodblooms attack. Swallowed up by the Nice job. Hodling with a little two-handed tip. Ball finds the hardwood, makes it 6-5. And Coach, with Hodling now being in the service area, talk about the advantages when you're setters and serving, you got three hitters up front.
So you've got the triple hitter, you can spread them around, do different things with the blocking. Once you know an opponent's blocking scheme, you can move your middle into areas to either isolate them and really be efficient in scoring or create opportunities for your pins. It's a little trickier, obviously, when your setter's front row, but if you have a great back row swing from that right side, or as we just saw, Dakota being hyper aggressive at the net, that helps with that.
Serve is up and over, Mutter over to Soames. General Smith thought the ball was delivered at the perfect height there. Got on top of the volleyball coach and hit it directly down to the floor.
It's such a trust-based set. He's trusting that he's going to get up there, put the ball in the right spot. And General is just such a physical athlete. If you get him at the right height spot, his arm is quick. He puts pace behind the ball. He's going to have success more often than not.
Petrzak serves up, over. Hodling will go to Sandhu. Riley on the right side. Hodling's got the volleyball. Sandhu off of Soames' hands out of bounds, and we're tied at 7.
That's that tale of just consistency. Kyle puts them in a rough spot. Dakota has no choice but decides that a right side ball, but St. Andrews puts a good play over, gets the ball back, gets in rhythm, and is able to get a kill off that. That's playing the long game.
Vasquez Sanchez will be the server for St. Andrews. Tied at 7 here in set number 3. St. Andrews leading this one 2 sets to none so far. Mutter, Soames, Petrzak from the back row. Off of a nice player's hands out of bounds, makes it 8-7. 14 in the red and blue, Coach. He can front row, back row.
It doesn't matter. When you play Bluefield, you know he's getting a healthy dose of it. If he hasn't gotten set in 2 or 3 balls, you find him and you figure it out because they're going to him.
He's got 15 on the night. Mutter serve is wide. Makes it 8-8 against the 4th service error in this set.
Yeah. And just for reference on Kyle's kill number here, usually per set, your great outsides are averaging 3 to 4 per set. He's already at 5, and we're not even midway through the 3rd set. That's unreal production from a great player.
Taylor will be in the service area for the Knights. Up and over Mutter, Soames, Bloom. Attack is wide, 9-8 St. Andrews. So you talked about, and once you get to 20, that's where you really got to start panicking and playing differently. So the push is until 20. You want to try to push to 10 to 15. Is that right, Coach?
You can push in small bits. Some coaches talk about it in those games of 10, games of 15. Some coaches really try to talk about it in terms of minimizing small runs. Nice middle run off that play. It's all a matter of keeping yourself in striking distance until that 20 point. We always say the good teams can get to 20. The great teams finish from 20 on.
Soames to Riley for that kill there. We're tied at 9. Taylor will check back in for the Knights, and Ledblum will be in the service area for the Rams. Serves up, over. Hodling's got the volleyball to right side. Abdel Ghaffar is off the side of the hands, out of bounds. Makes it 10-9 Rams.
Very rare forced error by him, too. He's done such a good job this year of just taking what's being given, swinging high and early, and just living. That's the first ball I've seen him really force. So let's see if he can get another opportunity here and make up for it.
Ledblum serves up and over. Hodling will go to Brewer on the left side. Ball finds Hardwood. We're tied at 10.
Dakota spreading the floor out, taking the long set, getting it where it needs to, taking the smart shot on that. That's what we talk about with St. Andrews. They're not going to give you an inch. You're going to have to earn every bit.
Abdel Ghaffar will be in the service area. Serves up, over, Mutter, Soames. Lloyd's attack is swallowed up by the Knights defense. Brewer from the left side, off of Rams player's hands, out of bounds. Makes it 11-10 St. Andrews.
Yeah, coming in late in set 2, working his way into the game, done a good job, couple nice chops, some ball control work here. Love to see a kid come in and make an impact.
Abdel Ghaffar puts down a couple of dribbles. The jump serve is up, over, Mutter, Soames. Lloyd's attack. Nice job by the Knights to slow down the attack. Brewer from the left side. Little scramble drill action. Unable to get it back over the net, makes it 12-10.
Yeah, third straight kill for Devontae. It's just, you love to see it. Coming in, putting the team on his back here on a little mini run here to get 2 up here. Let's see if Bluefield can get out of this rotation.
Brewer is such a good leaper. I watch him in warm-ups. He can get up. He plays above the height of the net, that's for sure. Del Ghaffar is up and over. Peter Zach over to Soames. Looking to Lloyd. Ball finds the Hardwood. Tied at 12.
I mean, we talk about good leapers. Mason Lloyd is right there with him. He's a young kid with a super bright future. As he starts to continue to get better and even more physical than he already is, that's going to be a tough kid to stop down the line.
Excuse me, it's 12-11 Knights over Rams. The Tango being the service area for the Rams. Up, over. Hodling is going to go to the left side to Brewer. Once again, ball finds Hardwood. 13-11. You just talked about it. He's had a heck of set number 3.
Heck of a set 3. I believe that's 4 kills already in the third set. Just coming and done a good job. Props to Dakota there on the spot he put him in. Ran that ball with good tempo. Hung him a little bit inside to create a gap against an undersized block. I mean,
Sandu will check back in for the Knights. Brewer will be in the service area. Up, over, Mutter. Soames. Lloyd from ball finds Hardwood. Makes it 13-12. You talk about that trust and setting. Same thing he did to General Smith earlier. This time to Mason Lloyd. Very high, hit down on the volleyball.
You work on this so much. It's getting the rhythm, it's getting the timing, it's understanding every hitter's little tendencies. It's such a time-consuming effort.
Lloyd serves up, over. Hodlings will go to the left side. Sandu's attack. Ball finds a Hardwood off of miscommunication defensively. Makes it a 14-12 lead for St. Andrews.
Great dig by Mason. Little bit of a miscommunication on there. You hate to see it, but Bluefield will get that next time through.
Gonzalez will be in the service area for the Knights. You only have 2 timeouts, Coach. When do you start thinking about using a timeout?
This has been a good flowed match so far. I would say Bluefield, if St. Andrews gets another point or 2, should start maybe considering it. St. Andrews, you've got a little bit to work with right now because you've been playing very rhythmed. It hasn't always been flashy, but you've been playing smooth, so you can trust your guys here to kind of give a little bit here.
Off St. Andrews' hands, out of bounds. At point Bluefield 14-13. Then Soames, the setter for Bluefield, be in the service area, so now you have an extra attacker. Right, Coach?
This is a good rotation for Bluefield right now. If they can hold a run here, they can earn some points.
Ledblum from the right side. We'll go to Sandu from the left side. Mutter, Soames, Peter Zach. Off for Abdel Ghaffar, out of bounds. We're tied at 14.
Colby Malter just picking up a really nice ball there. One of the scrappiest liberos we have to deal with in our conference here. He seems to get his hand on everything, allowing Kyle to grab that kill on a chop ball down the line. And that's so hard as a defender when you're used to his pace. When he takes a little bit off it, you're almost stuck. You can't do a ton about it.
You talk about getting his hands on a lot of things. I saw him got his foot on one thing. His evening as well, too.
He's done that to us a few times where we think a ball's absolutely down and all of a sudden a body part just flies out of nowhere.
Soames will serve up and over. Hodling will go to Del Ghaffar. Peter Zach with a block. Well, miscommunication. Sandu from the left side. Ball finds Hardwood, 15-14. He's an impressive player too,
Yeah,
Coach.
that's a great spot for a couple reasons. Obviously, getting the point is huge, but even if he doesn't, you force the defense on a little bit of a long run there. You give yourself a chance to reset, make a tough play for them. I like that he went for that as opposed to just lofting the ball over the net.
I don't think we're going to let you leave the booth.
Phenomenal, exactly.
You're taking over as the analyst. I'm just going.
Sandu, just a freshman from California. Peterzak attack. Free ball potentially for the Rams it is. Mutter going to get it to Soames. Peterzak from the left side, blocked to the net out of bounds. We're tied at 15.
Nice high early swing off that block, not letting it get formed on you. It can be tough when the whole gym knows that you're getting the ball because you're going to be facing four hands. That's that experience coming in, though, and not taking a low down swing, taking what the team gives you.
Riley will check back in for Batanga. Then you have Peterzak will be in the service area, up and over. We'll go to Abdel Ghaffar from the left side, off of Mutter. Rams unable to track that one down, 16-15. And Coach, when 20 swings that way, it's hard to get that thing back over the net.
He's got such a good quick arm, and that's what we talk about sometimes. Ball is left inside. That's the obvious spot he's going to go, but you just trust yourself to go mano-a-mano. If the other guy makes a play, great. That time he didn't. St. Andrews walks away with the point.
Vasquez Sanchez will be in the service area for the Knights. Leading this one 16-15. Mutter to Soames. But the set a little low for Riley. We're tied at 17-15. You talked about that trust set there, just a little low on that one,
Yeah,
Coach.
a little low. He tried too hard to extend it away from his body versus just going up with it, letting his hitter have the height to work with the ball.
Sanchez just serves up and over. Soames will go back to the middle. Point 18-15. Knights over Rams, so a little bit of run here for St. Andrews, Coach.
This has been a typically tough rotation for Bluefield, honestly. This has been where a few of St. Andrews' runs have happened, so hoping they can get out of this quick. Quick serve by Alex. Still catches him off guard. Now you're going to get this high chop into the defense. Big touch off the block. Sorry to take your job for a second.
You keep on going, Coach. I'm sitting, just like Dave said, I'm sitting back and learning as much as I can right now. 18-16. St. Andrews over Bluefield. The officiating crew's done a good job now, Coach. I really thought. I mean, they've done a really good job as far as the ball handling, touches at the net.
This has been a well-ref tournament so far from what I've seen. This has been a blast to be a part of.
Hodling's got the volleyball, left side to Brewer. The block, ball finds the hardwood. Mason Lloyd tapping his head. They say, that was me there, 18-17.
Unbelievable block move. He had that beat, and Mason Lloyd just trusts himself, drips into it, clamps the hands over the net early. Not a lot you were going to do there, except get blocked.
Kobe Mutter being in the service area. Serves up over, long. Makes it 19-17. That's the fifth service area in the set for the Rams.
Just the timing of it, too, is unfortunate. You can deal with 5 if you've been doing good, keeping St. Andrews out of system, but timing of that one's tough. You just got to point back. You're 1 away at 18-17. Now you give them 2. With a relatively solid server on the line, too.
Well, action at the net. Hodling control. Abdel Ghaffar from the right side. Peterzak over to Riley. Lloyd with a touch. Soames going to set. Lloyd. Quick jumper. Right side. Abdel Ghaffar is blocked to the net. Mason Lloyd. With back-to-back plays for the Rams, 19-18.
Mason, 2 huge blocks, and this is where Bluefield has to feel that momentum right now. Blocks can be a game changer. If you can keep the ball in play here, force St. Andrews a little out of system, make them work here, this could flip the next couple points that you need here. For St. Andrews, it's 1 block. You move it on. Hausman's been playing great all match. He's going to get another opportunity here, whether it be this swing or the next service line. You put that out of your mind, and you get ready to play big ball.
Led Bloom will be in the service area for the Rams. Serves up, over. Hodling's going to go to the left side. Brewer. Ball. Almost finds hardwood. Point. 4-hit violation called on the Rams. Point Rams makes it 20-18.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. When Colby dug that ball, it grazed off of Kyle's shoulder. That led to 2 contacts, 3-4. It's a tight play. You're not always going to see it, but 2 players there is better than no players there at the end of the day.
So we're in set 3. St. Andrews looks to close out this match, winning at 2018. We'll send it back to the station for a break. You're watching AAC men's volleyball action on the Southeast Sports Network.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
We're in set number 3, St. Andrews 2018 over the Bluefield Rams, as Abdel Ghaffar, who's got 10 kills on the night, will be in the service area. And that serve is long, makes it 20-19, so it gives Bluefield, opens the door a little bit, Coach.
Yeah, tough miss out of a timeout, too, especially with one of your better servers. Bluefield's got a shot now here. You've got a serve that statistically has been in here. You've got St. Andrews in a front row rotation. You should get a good opportunity off of this here. I look for St. Andrews to attack the outside spot here. I think they're going to go at that setter in the front row.
Latanga will serves up, over. Otterling's got the volleyball, left side to Brewer. The tip, Latanga over to Soames. Peter Zach didn't really get a good swing on that one. Brewer from the left side, blocked at the net. A little miscommunication. Peter Zach from left side that time.
What?
Wow.
A swing.
Tied at 20.
That is just knowing you have the arm speed to beat the blocker and taking it.
I'll tell you what, watch out below on that one. We're tied at 20. And some good volleyball being played here tonight. Batanga serves up, over. Hodlings will go to Nelson. Hodling will go to Brewer's left side. Batanga digs it out. Soames over to Peter Zach. A little miscommunication with him and Mutter. Hodling go back to Brewer left side. Nice job by Ludblum to dig it out. Hodling now this time will go to the right side. Charlie Nelson's blocked at the net. Kyle Peter Zach is showing he's got some skills, Coach.
Huge play. Big-time players make big-time plays. Kyle is taking over the later part of this match for Bluefield here. Want to see Devontae keep swinging at this ball. He's got the matchup right now. If Dakota can get him that ball, not time for chops, time for swings.
So you get 3 straight for Bluefield, now leading this one 21-20. Batanga serves up. Brewer will control. Hodling will go back to Brewer on the left side. The swing off of Bluefield's hands out of bounds. We're tied at 21.
Yep, nice high early swing. Goes off that block. Gets you a point or forces Bluefield into a trouble situation. Love that from Brewer. Love that.
So Sandu would check back in for the Knights, the freshman out of California. He's a good-looking player as well. And Brewer been in the service area for the Knights. Tied at 21, set number 3. Knights leading to 2 sets to none so far. Mutter, Soames, Lloyd. Ball finds Hardwood. 22-21.
And you can
Bluefield.
see the attention Kyle is drawing. That entire block was going right. They run Mason a little bit inside to mess with your eye sequence. Has a clean open net. Easy kill.
This is 9th kill of the night. Lloyd serves up, over.
I was just making sure the confusion happened. There was a timeout called earlier by St. Andrews.
Okay, yes.
Wasn't really well blown by the up ref, but that's fine. These things happen.
Let's keep it right here if you don't mind. If we have an expert in the booth here, Gabe, we need to utilize this expert as much as we can.
We got a new analyst. He's not an expert.
Goodness.
He's the new analyst. I'm just hanging out.
Well, the expert title is a little gracious. I think my kids would disagree, but.
Well, when in comparison to me and Gabe, you're expert level, Coach. We're novice here. But here, Coach, the thing about it is going to be 22-21 Bluefield over St. Andrews. You talk about once you get 20, and now it's just like you've got to play. Everything's got to be intentional, right, Coach?
This is where you lock in. This is where the little points matter, right? We're serving with a good amount of pace, but we're being really intentional about where this ball goes, not taking wild swings, taking what the game gives us here. And now we're looking for your big-time players, like looking for Dakota to make some great decisions for St. Andrews on this next servicey ball, looking for Haslam to make some great moves here, Kyle on the other side to continue to make great plays. I'm looking, if I'm remembering correctly, this would be Mason Lloyd's serve. I'm looking for him to continue to attack that straight line serve here, force that outside to do a lot of work. I believe they want Dakota setting the middle ball here. That's what they should set up around.
And also, Coach, going back to Bluefield, you got General Smith in the front row as well, too. We saw Soames and Smith on a couple occasions where kind of that trust, as you talked about, and he's hitting down on the volleyball.
If St. Andrews can, or Bluefield, excuse me, if Bluefield can get a pass in this transition situation, even as well as Kyle's playing, I'd look for them to go to him, sneak that ball in, attack a matchup, work hard.
Lloyd serves up over. Hodling's will go to the left. Sandu. Attack is blocked, out of bounds. We're tied to 22.
Such a great shift by St. Andrews. Pull the libero into the line side, make Mason think about it. Serve has him, sticks a pass, tempo run to the outside, big time kill. Love that adjustment by Coach Ben.
Gonzalez is going to serve. Coach, talk about is it hard to receive from a lefty server versus a righty?
It's just a different look. There's not a lot of lefties statistically, and especially when they come from this angle, it's just a hard look.
Mutter over to Soames. Peter Zach blocked the net. Mutter back to Soames. Back to Kyle once again. Ball finds the hardwood. That's number 18 on the night. 19, excuse me.
This is such an underrated part of the game. Yes, Kyle got blocked on swing one, but he did it intentionally. He took enough pace off where Bluefield could recover the ball, get in an in-system situation. Then he gets the tempo ball to beat the block and puts it away. 19
points on the night, 18 kills for Kyle. Soames will be in the service area. Bluefield leading 23-22. Potentially a free ball upcoming. It is. Hodling will get it over. Mutter, Soames, Kyle, ball off of St. Andrews, out of bounds, 24-22.
And you saw it, those kills by General Smith early help Kyle get that swing. Kenton Benford has to hold with the middle a fraction of a second too long. Late on the block to the outside. Kyle's got an easy split.
24-22 in set number 3. Let's send back to station from break. You're watching AAC men's volleyball action on the Southeast Sports Network.
Dear God, he's got 20. Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
Welcome back to Kingsport as Bluefield looks out to close out St. Andrews in set number 3. The serve is long, and we just talked about this, Coach, during the timeout there. That's their 16th service error of the night. 24-23. St. Andrews over being Bluefield over St. Andrews.
And Bluefield taking this time out here. It's not just the error itself, it's the timing of that error. If St. Andrews rips that point away from you, you take it, you move on, you side out. But handing them a free point in that moment, not ideal. They are, luckily, in a favorable rotation for Bluefield here. If they can stick a pass well here, they should be able to side out if they do what I think they're going to do.
So for the offensive leader for the Rams, Peter Zach on the night, 20 kills, 21 points, hitting at a 325 clip, 41 assists for Soames on the night. Defensively, Kobe Mutter with 13 digs lead the way for the Rams. For the night, Abdel Ghaffar leading the way with 12 points, 10 kills. Sandu also got 10 kills on the night. Hodling's got 34 assists. And then Cicada leading the way with 10 digs on the night. Also, Hodling's got 8 digs as well, too. So, Knight's doing a good job on the defensive end. You've talked about it, 16 service errors on the night for Rams, only 7 for St. Andrews. And when you got such close matches,
it's that fine line, because again, you can't just keep lobbing balls in play. The teams at this level are too good. They'll be too in rhythm, but you do need to manage those misses, especially just situationally.
So Hodling will be in the service area for the Knights, trailing 24-23 here in set number 3. Serves up and over. Soames at the net. Bedford, nice job at the net. We're tied at 24. He plays bigger than the 6'1" frame, coach.
Oh, he is for years. He's a great leaper. He's a smart attacker, quick arm, very physical in what he does. I love Kenton's game.
Hodling will serve once again for the second straight set. We're going to play a little extra volleyball. Soames, Peterzak, blocked to the net. Off of St. Andrews' hands, out of bounds, 25-24. This is almost a replica to set number 2.
We're going to get great extra points here. We're going to get a good game. I love that call. Pull Kyle to the position he plays in and say, my guy's good enough to win us this game. Let's throw him a ball. Let's make this work.
So Riley's going to check in for Batanga. And then Kyle Peterzak will in the service area. 25-24 Rams over Knights.
Here's how he approaches this. He has one of the heavier serves in the conference. What percent of it does he use here?
Serves up over. Hodling over to Sandu on the left side. Ball finds Hardwood. And
that answers that question.
we're tied at 25.
We talk about Kyle Haslam. That's their big-time player. Hasn't been the best match statistically for him. A little streaky, but he's made plays when they've needed him to make plays. A couple of huge blocks in set 2. That kill.
Soames, we want to go to Peterzak from the back row. Ball finds Hardwood. 26-25, kill number 22 on the night.
Kyle does a great job of cutting that ball to the sideline, but Leo wants that play back. He can absolutely has enough talent to grab that ball 100%. Now Bluefield setting up +1. Colby Moulter serving. Looks like he's going to go back to his top spin here.
Mutter with a couple of dribbles. Now the jump serves upcoming. Serves up and over. Hodling can go to the middle. Bedford with the last 3 points. He scored 2 of them. We're tied 26.
The amount of trust to do that between those two. The middle is the trickiest ball to set in all of volleyball here. And we're not talking about a random point in the middle of this. We're talking about 25-26 to keep this set alive. And you trust him to go on that ball that he's going to put it away. And Kenton rewards you.
Caleb will be in the service area for the Knights. Tied at 26. Serves up over Mutter. Soames. Riley, kind of a side swing. Doug Gafar from the right side. Nice defense from the Knights. People on the floor. Brewer from the left side, the tip. Lloyd over to Soames. Bloom from the right side. Ball.
Noah Clements with the tool. Such a close rally. Few plays could have broken either way. Great touches. Great scrap by St. Andrews.
The ball finds a Hardwood. 27-26. Bluefield. Serves up and over. Hodling's got the volleyball. Right side, Abdel Gafar. Mutter. Riley. No ball got all over the net that time. Hodling. Free ball to the Rams. They wanted a 2-hit violation, excuse me. Hustle play. Brewer unable to control. And the Rams will take set number 3, 28-26. As Coach John is talking to the official, I think, on the 2-hit violation. But however, they win set number 3. And we got a set number 4 here as Bluefield takes in 28-26. Let's send it back to the station for a quick break. We'll come back to watching the AAC volleyball action on the Southeast Sports Network. Welcome back to Kingsport as we go to set number 4 for the first time this season. This is the third match between these two clubs. Bluefield takes a set off of St. Andrews, 28-26. And also 2 of the 3 sets tonight, we went extra time. First set tonight, St. Andrews wins that one 25-20. Set 2, St. Andrews takes that one 30-28. And set 3, 28-26 for Bluefield. And Coach, the thing about it is, again, 2 teams pretty evenly matched. You got a really gritty team in Bluefield who keeps on going to their strengths, and that's number 14. St. Andrews got a few more swingers here, but both these teams are playing pretty well right now, Coach.
They're playing really good volleyball at a time of the year you want to be playing really good volleyball. St. Andrews is just relying on that chemistry they have, the consistency they have, the just diversity of the attackers and their leaders in their spots. They're also relying a lot on their ball control. What's interesting is when they sub Alex Sanchez into the game as a back row player, he's been their libero at times this year. So they have essentially 2 defender liberos in that back row, allowing them to stay in system well, play defense, play to that strength. For Bluefield, it's like you said, they know that Kyle is their strength and they're not shying away from it at this point, and the other players are doing a great job of doing their jobs. Blocking well, playing defense, keeping the ball up, keeping the team in system or bettering the ball out of system. Mason Lloyd has been absolutely a great piece to play off of Kyle. I look for him to continue to take advantage of those openings he's getting. But Bluefield, man, the Kyle train is here, and we're going to see how much more he can do in this next set because it's been impressive so far. Both setters have played extremely well tonight. Benedict Soames with 45 assists on the night, 7 digs. Dakota Hodling has got 36 assists on 9 and 9 digs as well. Both setters extremely well. And the Bluefield, we've seen, like you called them, the trust sets where when Soames just got to the height of the net, he trusts his teammates was going to be there for the kills. And Hodling, he's got 24 on one side and 23 on the other side, and he's feeding both those guys. He's doing a great job mixing matching, taking his matchups, knowing to elongate the court when Bluefield's block shifts the other way, knowing when to stay short court when it's the right moments. For me, I've been coaching in the conferences that St. Andrews has been in for 5-6 years. He to me is one of the most underrated setters in this conference. He's so physical, he's so good, his IQ in the game is so good, and then just the composure that he has. No moment's too big for him, no moment's too anything for him. He just plays volleyball, keeps his team in rhythm, keeps his team running. It's been a joy to watch him since he was a freshman come to this moment. You can tell the experience he brings to the court as well, and you talk about the composure. Everybody stays calm around him because he's calm as well, right? Emotion attacks emotion. Well, your emotions, no matter how much we want to as people, are going to rub off on other people, whether it's in a worried state, whether it's in a frantic state, whatever it is. Dakota being the quarterback of this team and being so calm is a huge reason St. Andrews is as good as they are. Mutter serves up, over. Hodling's got the volleyball from the left side. Ball is unable to cross the height of the net. Bluefield leading this one early 1-0. Yeah. Looks like he got a little farther than they would normally run that. You'd love to see Haslam make a high shot play there, but just a tough play overall. St. Andrews will get that one back. Good pass, another good run. Mutter will be in the service area once again. Couple of dribbles, spins the volleyball. The jump serves up, over, controlled by the Knight. Right side, Sandu. Well, action at the net. Soames with the push. Illegal back row attack caught on the Rams. We're tied at 1. He was definitely over the line. I think he wants to make the argument that he can't jump over the net, but looked like the wrist break definitely happened there. Looked like he absolutely broke plane of the net to make that swing. Sanchez. He went for it. This is Sanchez. He'll be in the service area for the Knights. Soames, Riley. St. Andrews thought it was a 4-hit violation off the height of the top of the net. Ball finds Hardaway. Anyway, St. Andrews will get the point 2-1. Both of them, this is where I talk about waiting a little too long to swing, letting the ball drop into a pocket where that arm now is bringing it tighter to the tape versus just taking the ball out of the air early, and we see it play off the net, play into the bottom of the net. Soames over to Lloyd. Nice high swing. Hodling will go to Brewer on the left side. Swing, ball finds Hardwood, makes it 3-1. Same deal there, just great high early swing. No, it's not his hardest swing, but he's beating the block. It's not set up, so Kyle has to kind of guess at where he's going defensively. When he's not in that spot, ball's fast enough to go by him. And Coach saying like Brewer is such a quick leaper as well. He gets off the ground really fast. He hangs in the air well. And he's able to materialize it as he continues again. It's just a freshman. Gets older, gets stronger, gets a little more zip on that ball. Sky's the limit for him. Sanchez serves up and over Soames. We'll go to Ledbloom. Attack, ball finds Hardwood, makes it 3-2. Ledbloom at times tonight, Coach,
has swung like the volleyball really well.
Kyle Clement has the potential to be that true second gun for Bluefield. A little inconsistent tonight, but matches we've played, he's been great. I'm looking to see him turn it on a little bit as this gets deeper.
Serves up and over. Bedford. Action at the net. Hodling will go with the two-handed tip. No, Kafar from the right side. Ball finds Hardwood, makes it 4-2. When you have 23 on the outside, Coach, it's hard to handle.
He just does such a good job angling his body and taking what you give him. If that block had stayed in, he would have chipped the line there. That block does what it did. He's finding the middle of the court. Nice quick down.
Kalen B in the service area for the Knights. Serves up and over. Mutter. Soames. Riley's blocked at the net. Mutter. Lloyd. Attack. Ball finds a Hardwood. Makes it 4-3.
Great shot from a high point there. Love that they're still running that middle ball. Block was stacked on it. That's going to be a tough play for any middle, but Bluefield did a good job covering him there. Led to Lloyd's point.
Batango will check in for Riley. Batango will be in the service area. 4-3 Knights here in set number 4.
I have an odd feeling we're in for another tight one here.
Well, if the past predicts the future, correct, Coach? Batango serves up and over. Hodling will go to Brewer from the left side. The attack off of Bluefield player's hands. Ball falls in bounds. 5-4 Knights.
Again, just the IQ by Dakota, knowing he's got the matchup on the block there, just letting the ball get up, and then Brewer taking a nice early swing and trusting he can beat the defense to the spot.
Del Gafar will be in the service area for the Knights. Serve up and over, long, makes it 5-4.
I thought he was going to get that on a break back. You'll start noticing he'll do it in this set. He's going to move his route a little bit. Where he had been straight line, he's going to start curling it a little bit. Messes with the serve, receives vision and lane situations. He'll probably generate an ace off of that at some point in the set.
Lloyd serves up and over. Hodling got the volleyball. Left side Brewer off of player's hands for Bluefield. Peter Zach's attack ball finds the Hardwood. That is going to be, I'll tell you, number 23 on the night. For number 14, we're tied at 5.
St. Andrews looking to get this ball back here again. 2 bros in right now, and Brewer's a good passer. It's hard to get him out of system, which means advantage St. Andrews.
Yeah, you talking about on Peter Zach on that last attack. They had 2 blockers out there as well, Coach. Lloyd serve, another service error. There's only 16 on the night for the Bluefield Rams, 6-5 St. Andrews.
Again, we as coaches don't love service errors. For anyone that watches the men's game and think we're all about 10, 15 errors a set, but you need to stay aggressive. You missed that second one, you got to point off that. We live if we can side out right here.
Brewer been in the service area for the Knights. Couple of dribbles. Jump serves up and over. Soames, Peter Zach's attack is wide, makes it 7-5.
First one he's missed in a minute. That was a good decision. He had that line, just came a little too across the side of it, as opposed to kind of getting on it and letting go through.
And Brewer will serve once again for the Knights. 7-5 St. Andrews, set number 4. Peter Zach over to Soames. Ty will attack. Brewer, nice job digging out. Hodling's going to go to the right side. Abdel Ghaffar. That will be out of bounds, makes it 8-5 St. Andrews.
So start watching for this here. That pass was slightly off. St. Andrews sending 3 blockers to Kyle. If I'm the setter for Bluefield, I need to diversify this a little bit. Get them off of my big gun now, so in a tight situation later, he's got more openings.
Brewer serves up and over. Peter Zach over to Soames. The tip from Smith. Sandu from the left side, off of Batanga's hands, out of bounds. Makes it 9-5 St. Andrews.
Yeah, number 24 is coming quietly. Had a really, really good match tonight. He's a kid who hasn't always played a ton throughout the course of the season here. St. Andrews making a little bit of a late season lineup change, and it's paying dividends for Coach Ben right now.
Let's keep it here, Coach. Let's keep it right here as far as, again, St. Andrews out to a 9-5 lead here. Bluefield got off to kind of a quick start here in the 4th set, but St. Andrews continues to keep on chipping away. But as you talked about, the defense keeps on shifting to 14 for Bluefield. As you mentioned there last time, Peter Zach had 3 defenders. You want to have 3 blockers. You can hit as hard as you want to, but if you have 3 defenders, it's hard to hit over 3 defenders.
It's covering so much court unless you happen to see a small split in the block, or if you can really get it to go flat and deep. It's such an advantageous position for the defense to be in because they can control the angles that you're able to swing at, set up defenders around that, and really limit the meat of the court that you have going into this here. If Bluefield can keep themselves in system, even if the ball is going to go to Kyle, they can't commit that third resource to him. And as we've seen so far today, even with 2 blockers, Kyle advantage.
You know, Coach Smith and Riley's done a good job on blocking, you know, for on attacking for Bluefield as well. So they have a supporting cast they could go to as well.
That last play was a little tough. He got pushed back. General couldn't get all the way to him. So instead of it turning into a swing play, it turned into a little bit more of a push out. We'll see if they can keep that pass a little bit more center, or if they want to keep it there, if General can widen his route out to get down to him.
Brewer serves up and over.
Tough spot. They're going to bring it inside.
He's blocked
Good
at the
block.
net. Soames has got the volleyball. Petruszak will attack once again. Again, 3 blockers. Free ball over to St. Andrews. Hodlings will go to Sandu. That'll be out of bounds. Point St. Andrews 10 to 5.
Yeah.
Sandu, that's his 11th kill of the night. Good looking freshman out of California.
This is where the defense and consistency of St. Andrews just starts to take effect. They're able to catch you in a good rotation for them, put a lot of pressure on you, and just stay the course.
Brewer serves up over Petruszak over to Soames. Bud Bloom, attack is long and makes 11-5. A little bit of a run here, Coach.
Absolutely the right decision. Absolutely the right run. He had a completely wide open net, just didn't connect on the swing.
So Brewer will serve once again for the Knights. Up, over. Soames, Petruszak will attack, double block. Hodling with a 2-handed tip. Free ball over to the Knights once again. Sandu off of blocker's hands. Soames will go back to Kyle. Ball finds Hardwood, makes it 11-6. That's number 24 on the night for number 14.
Colby Moulter took a highlight reel play away from Dakota. That was a great dump. Colby just sat in there, sold out on that play, was able to get it up, led to a Bluefield point.
Soames will be in the service area for the Rams, up and over. Hodling will go in the middle. Charlie Nelson. Attack, block to the net, Mutter. Soames, Kyle from will be wide. He's one to touch, no call there, makes it 12-6.
That's that swing, that high flat swing against a triple block. Just didn't catch the hands at all, but the way he wanted to there. If he can get that off of the index fingers like he's trying to go for, that's going to be the swing that gets him the looseness on that triple block.
So Gonzalez will check in for the Knights. In the lefty will
This
serve.
has been a good server for St. Andrews. He's able to pull that lefty ball. He's able to pull it down the line. He's going to make Kyle work here a little bit, or he's going to cross into Clements on the other side, force an extreme angle, maybe a late dropout here. Curious to see how he goes at this. He's got 2 options. Oh, going floater this time.
Sure.
Well, he was going for the cross-court ball.
Off the top of the net, falls back on side for St. Andrews, makes it 12-7. Kyle Petruszak will be in the service area for the Rams as Riley checks back in for Patanga.
It's a hard serve receive to break.
Had a little sting on that one.
Out.
The attack is wide, makes it 12-8.
So that serve, look for that to continue. He can add even more pace on it if he wants to, but that's his sweet spot. He's going to make you stick a pass and earn your way out of this. You're not going to get anything easy from this kid. Haslam just needs to get on top of that ball, and he's got an easy cross-court kill.
Service
Hold it too
error.
far down. I need to stop hyping people up. Apparently it's a jinx.
That's the 18th service error of the night. Going to have a little court maintenance there as the antenna was knocked sideways. Makes it 13-8 St. Andrews. Hodling will be in the service area.
I see CJ has discovered the announcer's jinx. It's very real.
It happens to coaches too. Every time we compliment a kid in the gym on some progress he's made, the next 3-4 plays are right back to what it used to be. So
Immediate regression.
This is nothing too new to me.
13-9 back-to-back service errors. Bringing Kobe Motor into the service area for the Rams. Up, over, barely. Hodling over to Sandu on the right side, off of blocker's hands, out of bounds. Makes it 14-9.
Such a nice high swing off the hands. Again, you're attacking the edge of the block. You're gonna live with whatever happens there. We talk about that in our gym a ton. Just swing early, live with the results. Late is advantage to the other team. Even if you can get a bounce or two that look cool, they're gonna win more points than not.
Sanchez will be in the service area for the Knights, over to Soames. The tip upcoming. Hodling will go over to Brewer on the left side. Attack off the Mutter. Ball in the heart of wood, makes it 15-9.
And this, I think, is where St. Andrews, this is a critical juncture for me watching this match. Either St. Andrews is going to pull here, or Bluefield's got one last push in them to get this back up and in.
Mutter to Soames. Lloyd, athletic play. Hodling's got it right side. There should be a forehead violation, no call. Brewer from the left side. Ball is touched out of bounds. Point to St. Andrews, makes it 16-9.
And this is a tough one here. Haslam swing, there was 100% no touch on that. That was top tape. Well, I'll say 90% since I'm up here. But the ref didn't call it. If I'm Bluefield, you have to play on. You can't spend that time asking for the call. You can do this now, but there's no time to spend in the middle of the point until you hear a whistle happening here.
Makes the lead 16-9 St. Andrews, and we'll have a yellow card issued to the coach.
Coach is fighting for his kids. I get it. I hear you. We've all been there.
Coach
You
John.
have to be careful now. The yellow card is just the caution warning here. You just have to be careful here. I love what he's doing. I love that he's fighting for a call that he believes in. Again, at a very tight point in this match. And he's got it in a good spot now. Great.
Sanchez serves up and over Mutter. Soames. Lloyd blocks the net ball, finds the hardwood, makes it 17-9.
Great block move by Haslam there. Just got on the hitter, sealed low and in from there. You weren't doing anything on that ball.
Sanchez serves up and over. Soames will go to the right side. Ball finds hardwood, makes it 17-10.
That's a great cut there. We've had a few great plays going on. Great line cut on a slightly inside set. Block does the right thing and comes inside. He just has a better arm swing on it. If I'm Bluefield, if I can channel some of this emotion you're feeling into the right way right now, you could make a push off of this here, but you have to channel it right. It can't turn into chaotic energy, which it can tend to do for any team that's in these situations. Your season's on the line. Few calls haven't gone your way. You're down by a decent margin right now. Bluefield's got the talent to do it. We're just going to see if we can pull it here.
Serves up and over. Hodling will go to the left side to Brewer. The swing, blocked at the net. Brewer with a quick leap from the left side once again. Ball finds the hardwood, makes it 18-10.
Great coverage by St. Andrews. Saves an absolute momentum shifting block into a point for them. Absolutely great team defense. Absolutely great team coverage.
Charlie Nelson's going to check back in for St. Andrews, and Kalen's going to check back in. He'll go to the service area for the Knights. Has got a little shoe maintenance on the Bluefield side.
Little shoe tying action going on here. Sometimes they come loose. Sometimes you make them come loose. Just depends on the situation you're in.
18-10, St. Andrews leading this from 2-1 so far. Mutter, Soames, Lloyd. Attack is wide.
Just wide. That's a good swing. That's a good swing. He just missed the sideline on that. Alex probably had a shot at it if it was in, but I don't know if he grabs it. Not because of Alex, just because of the swing.
You know, it's
just missed that.
Any part of the ball hits the tape it's in. It was, like you said, just a matter of inches. 19-10, serves up and over. Soames. Attack will come from the right side. Hodling's got the volleyball at the far off the right side. Block. Brewer from the left side.
I'm gonna be really basic here and say way to use your head on that coverage, but gives them an absolute second chance at that ball and leads to a point. Mason Lloyd wants that ball back. Obviously, it's a shot that he should be standing there for defense for.
Makes it 20-10. Let's send it back to the station for a break. You're watching AAC men's volleyball action on the Southeast Sports Network.
Is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
Welcome back to Kingsport, 20-10, St. Andrews over Bluefield. Riley's block, his attack is blocked to the net, out of bounds, makes it 21-10. And Coach, right now you talked about that earlier when it was 17-10, Bluefield had some emotion. They had to make a little run, but St. Andrews is widening that lead.
The experience, just the consistency of it, they just shut the door on that. That was a great block move to take a well-connected play out of the middle, out of the picture. And now we're seeing it, ball control's breaking down just a little bit. They're forced into super obvious plays. Great short shot by Haslam. And now St. Andrews is having some fun with it.
That was such touch there. You're expecting the big swing from 23. Almost like doing a changeup in baseball, just placement there.
If you do it the right way, it's a very effective play. A lot of hitters don't always hide it as well as they should, but that was interesting. Anyways.
Lloyd from the right side, left side, excuse me. A little action at the net. Hodling going to go back to Brewer on the left. Ball finds Hardwood, makes it 23-10.
Just that, again, that high, nice early swing. Force them to play defense. Make them beat you. Make them beat you. Don't need to take a big crack there. Don't need to hit my hardest ball. 80% going to there.
Serve is up and over Mutter. As the push is long, makes it 24-10, and this will be set and match point for St. Andrews.
I know he saw that corner. That's just such a tough, the on-one play is such a tough thing to execute.
Serve is up, over, Clements, Lloyd. Nice job of St. Andrews. Action at the net. Brewer from the left side. Off of Peterzak, out of bounds, and St. Andrews will win this one 3-1 with a 25-10 victory here in the fourth set. Coach, again, the first 3 sets of this match was extremely competitive. I think in set 4, St. Andrews had a little something going on the offensive side, and also defensively on 14, running 3 blockers at him, Coach.
Yeah, St. Andrews just was able to pick away at it, get it to a place where they were dictating pace of the ball, they were dictating pace of the game, and then make some calls, make some big moves here. Coach Ben putting a little more resources towards 14 and just basically daring anybody else to say, beat us at this point.
For the Bluefield offensively, Peterzak lead the way with 24 kills, 25 points. Mason Lloyd with 12 kills and 13.5 points on the night. Soames with 49 assists. Mutter led the way with 14 digs. And for St. Andrews, 17.5 points for Abdel Ghaffar at 14 kills, 15 points for Brewer, and then 13 points for Sandu as well. 48 assists for Hodling. He had 3 players in double figures in digs. Cicada, Hodling, and also Abdel Ghaffar as well. So we have 3 players. And he also had Sanchez had 8 digs as well too, Coach. So defensive end, they're doing a good job of covering the court.
Yeah, St. Andrews, like I said, was just able to play that great defense, keep the ball alive, get their rhythm. Shout out to Deontay Brewer coming in late and really giving them a spark off the bench. That position had not generated a ton of points coming out of that. He was able to come in late, set 2, I believe it was. Not the greatest start, but was able to figure it out in set 3, really get some good stuff going. And it was a huge reason St. Andrews was able to win that last set.
So now you'll have St. Andrews will advance to play Reinhardt tomorrow at 3 p.m. And then you have Weber and Life will be playing at 6. So, Coach, can you give us a kind of scouting report on Weber?
I mean, Weber's been great all year. Obviously, them and Reinhardt tied record-wise. Reinhardt just happened to sweep them. It's why they get the 1 seed. But, I mean, 2 very dynamic outside attackers. The best middle in the conference in Gunter Piera. Aiden Keeter's done a nice job of putting his hitters in good positions, setting up rhythms there. They keep the ball alive really well. A lot of them have a sand volleyball background, so they're able to play super well out of system. And, I mean, Carson and Thor are just so great individually. It puts a lot of pressure on you to devote a lot of resources to them, and all their other hyper-talented players, Gunter, Kevin, they're all able to work off of that and have a lot of success. Anyone that's going to play them has to bring their A game at the end of the day. Like, we're going to be stressed playing them. I believe obviously we also have the talent to hang with them, but it's going to be a battle from start to finish.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you joining us. You've added so much to this broadcast tonight. I mean, your volleyball knowledge probably rivals Gabe's as much as I know.
Please never leave.
but St. Andrews picks up the 3-1 victory. Also, folks, be sure to tune in for day 2 tomorrow, starting at 3 p.m. here on the Southeast Sports Network. For the crew here, folks, at Southeast Sports Network, Gary Justice signing off. Appreciate you guys tuning in.
All games and events airing on our networks are broadcast live and are copyright material. Today's game will be archived inside of the app or platform where you viewed it and available for replay. Again, the victory goes to St. Andrews Knights. Thank you for tuning in on the Southeast Sports Network and AAC Digital Network.
Join SESN for an unmatched sports experience. Dive into the world of game highlights, real-time updates, and electrifying coverage. With SESN, you're not just watching sports, you're living them. Be the first to know, the first to see, and the first to share every big moment. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime.
Okay. Adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire Tablet with just a few clicks.
Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
At Shry Media, we believe in the power of connection, promoting your brand while supporting your community. Our goal is to elevate your presence and amplify your message through local sports. With Shry Media, advertising goes beyond traditional boundaries. Get on television, make an impact. Take the first step towards a future where your brand is not just seen, but celebrated.
You're ready to reconnect, to discover, to explore a Georgia that always has more stories to share and views to admire. Set for your next adventure while you set your own pace to wonder or wander, or whatever it is that makes you feel you. To feel that Georgia feeling, those beautiful, real, honest moments. The only found in Georgia moments. Find yours at exploregeorgia.org.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.